Guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm gonna do an old-fashioned haul. The things that I purchased during the BIB sale that I was able to pick up now that I went on my trip. Also, I wanted to show you a few PR products that I got. Wanted to do this video because I never save my stuff under drawers unless I already showed it to you guys. So if you want to see the products that I picked out, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so the first product that I'm gonna show you is the one that I chose from Amazon, and this is the DALBA First Spray Serum, a double layer serum enriched with white truffle from Italy. And this is a bestseller on Amazon, and it was recommended by Carly Bible and then also Kristen Dominique. It was super pricey for the longest time, but I was able to purchase it for 50% off, which ended up being $18. And I've used it a couple times. I used it on a video that I did creating this beautiful look that you will see. I will leave it linked below because that video went up first. It's just something that I use before I do my makeup to hydrate my skin without making it look oily, and it doesn't make me look oily whatsoever, but it will hydrate my skin and it feels sort of like an experience. I would recommend this. It would take the place of one that I love that I haven't purchased for a while, which is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This one was a gift from my husband. He went to Ecuador. He brought me this lipstick. I was a little bit nervous when I saw that he bought me a lipstick because I didn't know if it was gonna pick a right shade that would be a right shade for me. Even though you see me, this is your first time on my channel, if you see me wearing a red lip is not my go-to lipstick. I usually wear nude lipstick. Bought me a Chanel Rouge Allure. It's a high intensity lip color, concentrated radiance and care, and he bought a refillable one. I don't know if they're all refillable, and this is in the shade 812 Beige Brute. I think this is a lovely shade, and I know it's a shade that I will use a ton. So you can see it right here. I'm gonna swatch it in the back of my hand so you guys can see that this is the perfect everyday shade for me because it's nude, but it's not so nude that it will make me look dead or pale. It has a hint of pink, which is my favorite type of nude. For PR, one thing that is not makeup that I wanted to show you guys that was sent to me from Laura Mercier. It's the trio of the Serum body creams, and they come in this beautiful packaging. I'm gonna insert a clip because I threw away the packaging, but it comes with these 3 beautiful serums. So if you want to try them, they're luxury, or if you want to give them to someone, they are so wonderful on the skin. They don't feel heavy, but they're super hydrating, and when I'm going out, I will put them on my legs and on my arms, and it will give me a perfume scent. And for this scent, which is my favorite, I've had it before. I have it as a body scrub, I have it as a beauty oil, as a perfume, and also as a body cream. Is the shade Ambre Vanille, and you guys, this smells like a older sister and a more expensive version of the Boom Boom cream. And you guys, this is so lovely. I love the scent of this one. This is definitely my favorite. The one that I didn't like as much is the Neroli du Sod, because this one, it's more of a fresh scent, but I also love the almond coconut one. They're just amazing. I wanted to mention them because I have the body line, but I almost never talk about it, and it's something that I use every single day. And the perfume is the only perfume that I've been using for the past, I think, 6 months to a year. And then from Laura Mercier, I got a small set for the mini caviar sticks with the shades Strapless, Amethyst, Au Natural, and these are all beautiful shades. I'm wearing 2 of these today on my lids before a palette that I'm using also on my eyelids today. But you can see the shades are super wearable, and it's a good way to get to know the Laura Mercier caviar sticks, and I always recommend them. Recently, I filmed a video with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blushes, and I didn't know they were gonna send this to me. And I said that there was a trio of blushes from them that had minis, and minis is all you need for blushes. And these are the Tinted Moisturizer blushes. If you wanna see me just swatching on my face the 7 shades that I have that are full size, then you can go ahead and watch that, because you see me reviewing the product and then also applying each shade on my cheeks. So 2 of these shades I already have, which are Provence and Southbound, which are beautiful. And the newest one in my collection would be Promenade, and it's one that I'm wearing underneath another blush on my cheeks today. It's lovely. It's a lovely formula. You could use them as their own blush. You don't have to put anything on top. You just have to find the right brush to apply them. But I think it's a good way to try the formula. And also minis are great for traveling. Probably the thing that makes me the most excited from Laura Mercier every year when they send me PR for the holidays is a new Laura Mercier translucent powder. They come up with these ones every year. They only change the color of the top of the container, but this is my favorite powder. This is my favorite translucent powder. I have one that I think have gone, and that was the last one that I had, so I was gonna repurchase. This is a powder that I've repurchased so many times. It was my first high-end powder, and the powder that I haven't found a replacement for it. This one doesn't have a scent. It's lovely on the skin and it makes you matte all day. And when you have an oily T-zone like I do, and you live in a humidity of 100% and you want your makeup to last all day, the Laura Mercier one, it's the way to go. And they also have the talc-free version that it's more of a hydrating formula than this one, and that's also a favorite of mine. They are both long lasting on me. So this one comes with a powder puff, and you get the 2 things for a smaller price than if you would get them separately. And this is a holiday set that I would highly recommend for you to get. This one, I don't know if I didn't receive it for the holidays, but I did receive it, and I don't know if I've held it. So this is the blush color infusion from Laura Mercier in the shade Ginger. It was the only shade that I didn't have, and you can see me wearing it right now on my cheeks on top of the Promenade shade. Lovely, you guys. This is so lovely. This will be my top 3 of these formula blushes, which is one of my favorites. I love Ginger, I love Chai, and I love Fresco. Those are my nude type of shades, everyday shades, and those are my favorite shades always. And this is definitely one that will be used and abused. And from Buxom, I got 2 things that are holiday sets. The first one is the Buxom set for their lip glosses, and these are a formula of glosses that I love. I have the shade Jessica, Charlie, Kristen, and Sugar, and if you like any of the shades after trying this set, you can buy them full size because they're permanent shades. But I think a holiday set is a good way to try them and see which colors you love the most, and also to try the formula. Having minis, like I said, is always a good thing to carry on your back, or even to just travel with them. These shades, they do show up different on the lips. They do have different colors. Charlie has an iridescent shade to it, and it has a glow to it. And then Jessica, which is the other one that I've tried, has a beautiful pinky coral pigment to it. I know that they have one with shimmers, ones that are more sheer, ones that are more cream, and I love these. These and the Fenty glosses are my favorite formula of glosses, so I would highly recommend them. And then they sent me this one, and it's so welcome because this one is almost completely gone, and this is the Buxom Plum Shot in the shade Flush. But now they have this shade that they sent with this Powerline Plumping Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Dolly Babe, and this one is in the shade Dangerous Dolly. And you guys, these for lip prepping or just to make my lips look better and plumpier before applying lipstick, to prep my lips, or now this color as its own lip color. It's something that I'm so excited to use. You guys can see that it has pigment, which I love because I love to use something that it's a one-stop shop. This lip liner comes with a brush, which I probably won't use, but you could use it if you would like. And I know this is a little bit crumbly because I've been using it. I love the shade, but the formula is super soft, so you would have to pull out a little bit at a time, but it's a wearable everyday shade for me. It's that mauve shade right there. And I know I will use it and abuse it, you guys. I love nude shades, so whenever I get something that's super bright, I know that I will not use it as much, but these products I know I will for sure eventually finish. So thank you to Buxom and Laura Mercier for sending these beautiful BR products for the holidays, and everything I mentioned, you guys, I will leave linked below. Now let's go and talk about the products that I got on the BIB sale. You guys, I wanted to start with this one because I almost never buy backups anymore, or not only backups, but replacements of the same product. But this is a product that I just do not want to live without. This is my favorite lip product of all time, and I know I will keep repurchasing it. Before I left for my trip, this was completely gone. So as soon as the BIB sale started, this was an item that I purchased just it on its own because I thought I wasn't going to purchase anything else. And it's the Givenchy Le Rose Perfecto. It used to be the Le Rouge Perfecto. Now it's Le Rose Perfecto in the shade Perfect Pink 001. This is my go-to lip product. I haven't opened it. I want to get more shades of it, but this is my go-to lippy. I will use it. It will change my color to a soft pink, so I will look more awake. I love the beautiful packaging that it comes with, and I have it in a nude that was a gift from my friend Janet, but this is definitely my favorite shade. For sure, I would want to have more shades of it, but I always go back to this one. This is like my 5th or 6th one that I've purchased. I always say this, you guys, but PR works. Because the first time that I got this, I think it was through Influencer, and they sent this one on the Givenchy Mr. Brow Groom, and since then, which is about 7 years ago, I've repurchased at least one each year because I finished it, and I've purchased about 3 Mr. Brow Groom brow gels. One thing that I wanted to try for the longest time, and I'm wearing it today, you can see this beautiful glow on my cheeks, is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in the shade 001 Universal. Every time I would wait for the sale to get it, I was gonna get it. It was sold out during the sale. I wanted to have these for my makeup artistry kit, but for myself as well. Every single makeup artist that I follow, either on Instagram or YouTube, that I love the bridal makeup that they do, they carry these on their kit. And they always have them super worn, use and abuse, and they say that this is the loveliest highlighting palette that they have tried. And I would have to agree. This feels like nothing on the skin, and it looks like it's blended into my skin. The glow is beautiful. The color range is perfection. I love the glow of the pink mixed together with these ones. It says that these are stroke powders, and then this is a blush and a blush, but they are all highlighters that I can use on my clients, or blush toppers that I can use. And I love that the packaging is compact, but it also looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally have gotten to try this one. One thing that I wanted, and you guys can see, maybe you can't, but my brows have been growing and growing, and what I do to them now is that I bought a serum that's a Colombian brand that I use, and I've been loving that because it has been making my brows thicker and my brow hairs to grow more. But you can't use that on your lashes, and I didn't want to go back to the Grande Lash because it's so pricey. But I wanted to try something, and one YouTuber that I follow, she mentioned that she tried the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, and I decided to buy this for my lashes. It came for the holidays in a duo. So one, it's already open on my bathroom, and I've been using it for my lashes for the past week or week and a half. So I haven't seen results yet, but it's something that I wanted to try, and it was $21 for both of them, so it's super affordable. This is the Faux Filter Color Corrector in the shade Pink Pomelo. And you guys, I've been using the Lancome Tinted Ultra Corrector for the longest time, and I finally finished it. And I said that I wanted to go through my entire collection of color correctors that come in face palettes and pots and whatnot. But I want to have something that it's a single, that I can use on an everyday basis, that I can put on my everyday makeup bag, and that it's a no hassle product. So I went for this one. This was waiting for me when I got home to the US, and this is lovely, you guys. This has the most beautiful coverage. and it will color correct, but it's not heavy at all on the skin. So I would highly recommend it. You will see this in action on my future videos because I use color corrector every single time that I do my makeup. For concealer, I didn't need to buy any concealer, but they have been coming up with so many concealers, and I really wanted to try this one. And it's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer, and I grabbed mine in the shade Marshmallow. The first time that I used it is today. You guys, it's so thin, but it also has coverage. I wasn't expecting it to have coverage when I applied it and felt how thin it was, so I'm surprised with it. It's a good one. I don't know if the shade is the right one. I think it is. I will know more about it when I keep using it. This is 1.3 Golden, but the formula is so beautiful, and I will keep learning the formula as I keep using it. With my purchase, I put on a coupon code and I got Huda Beauty 1 Code Wow Mascara, so I will try that. I haven't tried it before. I also have another sample that from a purchase that I did a while back. And then I got 3 palettes. I didn't get to buy the Xenon palette from Natasha Denona. I will see if I can get it on her website. Send it to me for next year. I ended up purchasing the palette that I wanted to get. The first one is the Makeup by Mario Etherealized palette. Since this was released and then it was discontinued for the longest time, I said I don't know why I didn't purchase it. This is as boring as I love palettes to be. This would be a palette that I would use so much. I'm so sorry that I didn't get it and it was limited edition, blah blah blah. I've been thinking about this palette so much, and I was even talking to my friend Janet about it, and then the next day it was re-released. I purchased this palette. This is so lovely. And then today I was watching Alejandra Lisette's video, and she was ranking the palettes that she has gotten either recently or this year, I don't know, and she said that this was her top favorite. And this is a palette that, even though I haven't tried it yet, I can see me loving it. And I will compare it with other neutral palettes for sure. But I love the packaging, I love how clean it looks, and I love how everyday but also bridal glam and natural glam it can look. Then for another palette, and these I bought for my makeup artistry kit and for myself as well, and this is Martina Lily's Fault. I just love her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, you guys, and I think I found her this year or last year at the end of the year. Yeah, last year at the end of the year. So I have had a love relationship watching her for about a year now, and she mentioned that she loved this palette. This is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Groundwork Defining Neutrals, and I have to say, you guys, I love the Danessa Myricks palette that she has released, but you guys know me, I never use colorful palettes, so I didn't want to get them. This palette comes with a pomade and a powder, and everyone that I've seen trying it, I think, loves it. I haven't watched an in-depth review except for Martina, that she always mentions how much she loves it. But I think it will be a hit on my makeup artistry kit and on my personal collection because I love mattes. They're all mattes. And I also love to have a variety when it comes to brows, and sometimes I divide my makeup artistry kit with my assistant and I only have a big brow palette and we have to share that. So I think this will be the solution because I can pick out the shades that I want to use and remove the pans and put them on a C palette. If I need to carry a couple brow shades, I can use them as liners, I can use them as eyeshadow. So this will be a well-loved palette, but I will make sure to do review and look with it so that you guys can see it. I wish it would have come with a whitish color. All the colors that it has, I think they're wonderful. Look at the size, you guys. So this is a big one. It's about 2 Mario palettes, the size of this one, and it's a little bit thick. And then for the past couple years, I haven't been dying to purchase the Huda Beauty palettes because I've been more into cool tones, and then also they look always almost the same. But different. So I'm good with the Naughty and the New Nudes palette, and those are palettes. The New Nudes is a palette that if I finish a few more shades, I will repurchase. It's one of my most used palettes on my makeup artistry kit, and the Naughty palette has a few pans in it and I use it quite a bit. Then I wanted to get the one from last year and I don't know why I didn't. I think I was I've been just trying to be mindful of what I purchase, and that one has a couple golds that I would never reach for. But then she came up with the Pretty Grunge palette. You guys, as soon as I saw this, I knew I was gonna purchase it. Again, like the Xenon palette that I wasn't able to get. This is lovely, you guys. This is just so beautiful. It's the palette that I'm wearing on my eyelids today. It's something that calls my name because it's so cool tone, but it's also, it has a black, it has a cream black and a matte black. You guys, what's not to like about this palette? It says Jordana all over the palette. It has the mauvey tones, few warm tones, and it also has the silvery tones that are so in right now, but that are gonna be staples for me for a long time because I can't see myself going back to warm tones anytime soon. So that's it for my haul, you guys. I didn't purchase that many things. Thank you for the brands that sent me PR. I enjoy so much using different products and getting to test different products and getting to use them as staples in my collection. I just love that. So you will be seeing these products in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. I will leave everything that I mentioned linked below. My links are affiliate, so if you purchase through my links, thank you. You're supporting my channel that way. I always leave a question in the comment section below so that we can chat about makeup or anything you want to see next on my channel. Make sure to leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.